Good Thursday morning. Severe storms hammering the south overnight.
And now on the move. Good morning. It's May 7th. This is Today.
Oh, shoot. Ooh, we are inside a tornado.
Path of destruction. Tornadoes rip across the south, leveling homes and causing widespread power outages. A dangerous system also triggering major flooding.
My cars flow right up. They flow.
We will have the very latest, including where those storms are headed next. Unsealed Jeffrey Epstein's alleged suicide note finally released by a federal judge 7 years after its discovery. This morning, what the letter says about the case against him and the decision to end his own life and why it wasn't included in the Epstein files. Mixed signals, the U.S. and Iran launching new attacks around the Strait of Hormuz. American forces firing on a ship trying to break that U.S. military blockade as the president cites progress in the push for peace.
We've had very good talks over the last 24 hours.
So could a deal be in the works? We're live in the region. Breaking overnight, major developments with that cruise at the center of a hantavirus outbreak. The ship heading to the Canary Islands now. A flight attendant who had contact with one of the released passengers now hospitalized. While here at home, health officials in 3 states scramble to track down people who were on that luxury liner. We've got the latest, and we'll answer your questions about the virus. Honoring an icon, tributes pouring in for Ted Turner, the bold and brash mogul who created CNN and pioneered cable news.
Early to bed, early to rise, work like hell and advertise.
We will remember his colorful life and legacy. Those stories, plus making a run for it.
Allison Felix gets her goal.
Allison Felix, the most decorated track athlete of all time, coming out of retirement and setting her sights on LA 28. The 11-time Olympic medalist and mom of 2 will be with us live to talk about her comeback for the ages. And bend and snap back.
Can't even say it. Seattle.
The Legally Blonde prequel taking Elle Woods back to high school.
Cruiser, wish me luck.
And we have your first look. What, like it's hard? Today, Thursday, May 7th, 2026.
From NBC News, this is Today with Savannah Guthrie and Greg Melton. From Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Good morning. Welcome to Today. So happy you've gotten up with us this morning. What, like it's hard, Willie?
Nice.
I know.
Look at you.
I can't say that line enough.
There's a giddiness this morning
There
to our
is.
chief Legally Blonde correspondent, Savannah Guthrie.
I know. I love Legally Blonde. I connect with this character, and now we get to see her in high school. So a little something for everybody today.
You played her one year in Halloween, right there on the plaza.
Thank you very much
Famously.
for remembering that cameo role there. We've got a busy morning this morning. Let's get to the news, including that cruise ship at the center of a hantavirus outbreak, now heading for the Canary Islands, and cases are being monitored around the world after several passengers were let off of that ship.
But we begin with that severe weather overnight. Take a look. This was the scene in central Mississippi where a powerful twister caused major damage, part of a system that included more than a dozen reported tornadoes, all of them in Mississippi.
Parts of the South remain under tornado watches this morning. Millions are bracing for more rain and heavy winds. We've got Dylan in for Al this morning. She does have that forecast in just a moment, but let's get started with NBC's Aaron Gilchrist. He's in Atlanta where that overnight storm has now arrived. Aaron, good morning.
Hey guys, good morning. The rain is still coming down in this area. We're watching a flood threat here as well, and that's after hours of storms, really from New Orleans all the way here to the Atlanta area. And we're just getting an update from officials in Mississippi. We understand that there have been more than a dozen injuries from storms there, and more than 400 homes have been damaged. This morning, the South waking up to the aftermath of more than a dozen reported tornadoes, most of them slamming Mississippi.
Oh, shoot. Ooh, we are inside a tornado.
The powerful twisters leaving some neighborhoods unrecognizable, with devastating damage seen from above in Purvis, buildings destroyed and debris scattered, the winds hitting a church.
We just started praying and people started singing. We didn't realize at the time that the roof was gone.
In another town, a twister ripping through mobile homes, flattening some to the ground, and downing power lines with widespread outages throughout the state. In Alabama, intense storms generating lightning strikes and causing torrential rain.
My cars flow right up. They flow.
Leading to major flooding in Montgomery, including the Alabama State House, which had to be evacuated during a special session on redistricting and voting rights. The building's parking garage looking more like a murky swamp. Meanwhile, in Texas, large chunks of hail pummeled the area, another spring storm causing headaches across the South. Now, at this point, we don't believe any of the injuries in Mississippi have been serious injuries. We do know that it will take at least a little while for crews to get out there and really assess the damage to figure out what homes have been totally destroyed in those storms. Back to you.
All right, Aaron, thank you.
Dylan is in for Al this morning. She's got more on those overnight storms and where the severe weather is headed next. Hey, Dill.
Good morning, guys. We've got a couple more hours left of this potential for severe storms. You can see this line of heavy rain, lots of cloud-to-ground lightning. We'll likely see damaging wind gusts, and we can't rule out tornadoes. In fact, we do have a tornado watch still in effect until 10 o'clock this morning. Also, some severe thunderstorm watches are breaking out, too. So this line of storms needs to move eastward, and then it will fizzle out a bit. So what is our risk today? Well, for the next couple of hours, we still could see wind gusts over 60 miles per hour. Tornadoes cannot be ruled out. That's why we do have the tornado watch, because conditions are favorable for that. We still have the potential for some large hail, too, up to an inch or more in diameter. And this threat will shift into the panhandle of Florida, including parts of south central Georgia, too. And then as we go into this afternoon, that threat will diminish a bit, and we will start to see basically just rain, not the severe weather we saw yesterday.
All right, Dylan, we'll check back. Thank you. We move now to the new development in the Epstein case, the release of a possible suicide note from the late sex offender. It was obtained by his former cellmate and just unsealed by a federal judge. NBC senior legal correspondent Laura Jarrett has the details on how this came to light. Laura, good morning.
Savannah, good morning to you. The circumstances surrounding Epstein's death have fueled conspiracy theories for years, but this newly revealed note now possibly shedding more light on his state of mind before his death.
For years, it was kept under wraps, but this morning, a possible suicide note from convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein now publicly revealed for the first time. The handwritten text, spanning roughly half a page, has not been authenticated by NBC News, but appears to state in part, "They investigated me for months, found nothing. It's a treat to be able to choose one's time to say goodbye," adding, "What you want me to do? Bust out crying? No fun, not worth it." This note, not previously released in the so-called Epstein files by the Department of Justice, only becoming public after Epstein's former cellmate, Nicholas Tartaglione, told the New York Times he found it in a book in the cell they shared back in 2019, as Epstein awaited trial on sex trafficking charges.
It's actually a common problem that cellmates have access to each other's documents and frequently accidentally see some of the documents of their cellmate.
Tartaglione said he gave the note to his attorneys. Weeks later, Epstein was found dead in his cell, but the note remained under seal with the court as part of Tartaglione's unrelated criminal case. That is, until late Wednesday, when a federal judge ordered the note's release at the Times' request. One of Tartaglione's former attorneys telling NBC News the note appears to have been written on a yellow legal pad. His team never formally authenticated it, but pointed to another unconfirmed Epstein note published by 60 Minutes in 2020, also handwritten on a yellow pad, also ending with the line, "No fun."
So where does this go next?
Yeah, part of, I think, the confusion here is who is actually going to be able to authenticate this note, right? The Justice Department didn't object to the release of this note. They had never seen it before yesterday as well. But are they going to actually make any effort to do that? It's just not clear that that will be something that they're going to take the initiative on right now.
All right, Laura, thank you very much.
Thanks, Laura. Another big story we're following this morning, developments in the war with Iran. American forces firing on an Iranian ship after it attempted to break the U.S. military blockade around the Strait of Hormuz. That incident adding another layer of tension to the push for peace. We've got two reports, starting with NBC's chief foreign correspondent, Richard Engel in Jerusalem. Richard, good morning.
Good morning. President Trump says the war will be over soon, but he won't commit to a deadline as the world is now waiting for an Iranian response to an American peace proposal.
Okay,
Tension at sea this morning as the U.S. and Iran both fight and negotiate. An American fighter jet attacked an Iranian tanker in the Gulf of Oman as it tried to break through the U.S. military blockade and make its way to an Iranian port, according to CENTCOM. And Iran claims it downed a U.S. drone. No confirmation from the Pentagon, while this morning Iran offered to provide humanitarian assistance to ships stranded in the Strait of Hormuz, while the U.S. and Iran remain deadlocked over who controls the vital waterway. So is the war escalating or ending? Iran says it's deliberating a response to what the Wall Street Journal describes as a one-page, 14-point U.S. proposal to end the war. A senior member of Iran's parliament described it as an American wish list. NBC's Garrett Hake asked President Trump where all of this is going.
You're facing an opponent right now in Iran that has refused to submit. You seem optimistic now that you may be closer to a deal. What's different about this moment now than in other moments where a deal has seemed close?
Well, why do you say they refused to submit? You don't know that. You don't know what's going on.
Firing on U.S. ships a few days ago.
Yeah, no, a few days ago. It's a long time ago. You know, in the world of war.
And asked if there's a deadline.
Never a deadline. It'll happen.
While Israel escalated its war in Lebanon overnight, which could impact the Iran deal, bombing Beirut to kill what Israeli officials described as a top Hezbollah commander. It's the first attack on Beirut since Israel announced a ceasefire last month, which the Lebanese government says exists in name only. And Iran's president has met with the country's new supreme leader, according to state media. It is their first publicly acknowledged meeting amid reports that the supreme leader was badly injured in a U.S.-Israeli attack. Willie?
Richard Engel in Jerusalem. Richard, thank you.
Well, the war may be a major subject of discussion during a closely watched meeting at the Vatican this morning between Pope Leo and the Secretary of State Marco Rubio. NBC's Keir Simmons joins us with that part of the story. Keir, good morning.
Savannah, good morning. Secretary Rubio spending hours inside the Vatican, including for that meeting with Pope Leo. Soon afterwards, the State Department releasing a readout that says that they did discuss the situation in the Middle East as well as their mutual interests in the Western Hemisphere. Translation, they talked about Iran and they did talk about Cuba. That comes after that tension between President Trump and Pope Leo over Iran. President Trump just this week saying that Pope Leo doesn't mind if Iran has a nuclear weapon, suggesting that endangers a lot of people, including a lot of Catholics. Pope Leo countering, responding again, saying the Catholic Church has for years been opposed to nuclear weapons. Despite that tension, Secretary Rubio, with a thumbs up when he arrived in Rome, saying that this meeting, he is of course a practicing Catholic, has been planned for some time before these tensions began to emerge. Savannah?
All right, Keir, thank you very much.
Now to the closely watched race for mayor in Los Angeles. Incumbent Karen Bass clashing with two of her biggest challengers last night in a fiery debate.
We're going to watch today as Mayor Bass and Spencer Pratt attack me because they want to run against each other.
Mayor Bass and I are definitely not working together. I blame this person for burning my house and my parents' house and my town and all my neighbors down. I am not working with Mayor Bass. Second off, if I wanted to run against anybody, it would be the council member who is terrible. Mayor Bass has at least been a mayor for almost 4 years.
If he looks familiar, that was former reality star Spencer Pratt and L.A. City Council member Nithya Raman trading jabs. The issues getting most of the attention in the debate: homelessness, immigration, and the Palisades wildfire.
All right, let's go to the NBA playoffs now. The New York Knicks have a 2-0 lead in their series against the Philadelphia 76ers. Knicks picking up their 5th straight win last night, but this was a close one. What a game. Final 108 to 102. Jalen Brunson led the way for New York again. 26 points for him.
Go Knicks. And in the West, the San Antonio Spurs and the Minnesota Timberwolves now all tied up at 1 game apiece. Spurs bouncing back in a big way last night. They win 133-95. Game 3 is tomorrow night.
I'm sorry, I see your go Knicks, and I give you a go Sixers.
Okay.
How dare you, right, Dills? Equal time.
I could be gracious now because we're up 2-0. Yeah.
I'm just bummed the Celtics are out, so I kind of
that.
stopped there. But let's take a look at what's going on across the country. We do have a little bit of everything out there. We've got really hot temperatures out in the southwest, highs well up into the 90s. Also through central and southern Florida, record high temperatures are possible as we once again get into the mid-90s. But just north of that is where we have the chance of some severe weather. Still severe storms down through Mississippi and moving into Georgia through the morning. And then we'll start to see that shift into more of the southeast as we continue through the day with some isolated severe storms. Really chilly up across the Great Lakes, only in the 40s and 50s. Same goes for the northeast, a bit of a chill in the air, but we'll lose the rain. And then out west, it looks beautiful in the Pacific Northwest, lots of sunshine, highs in the 60s and 70s. That's a look at the weather across the country. We'll get to your local forecast in the next 30 seconds.
We are back 7:30, counting down to what we like to call an unofficial holiday. It's our city's summer concert series, makes its big return tomorrow. And we've got a superstar, Zara Larson, and the little ladies are excited about this. She's going to hit our Plaza stage. Get ready. We'll be living our lush life,
That's right.
Carson.
All the bright colors you have, you want to wear tomorrow.
Okay.
You want to just be, all of our kids want to come to this. Yeah. She's a great story. You know, she won like Sweden's version of Sweden Got Talent when she was just 10 years old. And now her career's having a big resurgence. And we're kicking off our concert series tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we're told there are already people out there. We're expecting
it'll be
huge
packed.
crowd tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be packed.
All right, we're excited for that. Meanwhile, a busy half hour ahead, starting with the latest on that cruise ship being watched by the world.
Yeah, an urgent race is underway to contain a deadly outbreak of hantavirus. Passengers let off that ship are being monitored all around the world as it finally heads to port. And this morning, there's a new concern. A flight attendant hospitalized amid the growing fallout.
NBC's Raf Sanchez has the very latest on all of these strands. Raf, good morning.
Guys, good morning. Two major efforts underway right now to contain the virus. The first is focused on the roughly 150 people still aboard the cruise ship, getting them to land, getting the medical screening. But the second is focused on tracking down another group of around 30 passengers, including 6 Americans, who got off the ship 2 weeks ago and are now scattered across the world. This morning, the cruise ship at the center of the hantavirus outbreak is back on the move, heading towards the Canary Islands, sparking a global race to stop the virus spreading further, with contact tracing now underway in multiple countries. People who left the ship are being treated for the disease in Switzerland, South Africa, and the Netherlands. Dutch authorities also announcing this morning that a flight attendant has been admitted to the hospital with possible symptoms. She was on the same flight as one of the cruise passengers with hantavirus. That patient was removed from the plane before takeoff and later died, according to Dutch media.
This is not the next COVID, but it is a serious infectious disease.
While in the U.S., authorities in Georgia, Arizona, and California confirm they're monitoring residents who were on board the ship and have since returned home, so far saying they are not showing symptoms of the virus. 3 people were evacuated from the luxury cruise ship yesterday, flown by special air ambulances from Cape Verde, and 3 passengers have died so far. This was the moment the captain announced the first death back on April 12th.
This is my sad duty to inform you that one of our passengers sadly passed away last night.
Going on to say the ship was safe. The cruise company responding, at the time of the announcement, no evidence of a virus or contagion was present on the vessel. But the passenger who shot the video tells us something seemed off.
It turns out we were not well informed.
Investigators now hunting for the source of the outbreak. The leading theory, a Dutch couple on the ship who later died contracted the virus while on a bird-watching trip in Argentina's southernmost city. 2 Argentine officials telling the Associated Press they visited this landfill where they may have been exposed to rodents, catching the rare Andes strain of the virus, which can be transmitted from human to human, causing the outbreak on the ship and triggering alarm worldwide. And the Spanish Interior Ministry saying today that the cruise ship is expected to reach the Canary Islands on Sunday, and the first of those passengers could be evacuated on Monday.
Guys.
All right, Ralph, thank you. And we're joined now by public health expert Dr. Ashish Jha, a senior fellow at Harvard University's Kennedy School. Dr. Jha, good morning. We're always happy to see you, but then again, it also means usually some bad news in terms of infectious disease. So how worried should we be about this hantavirus outbreak?
Well, first of all, good morning. Thanks for having me back. For the people on the cruise ship, I'm worried. Of course, we've got to make sure that they get care. For the broader public, this is not a huge concern. This virus just doesn't spread that easily from person to person. It can happen. Obviously, we think it has happened here. But this is not like COVID or flu. This is not going to become a major global outbreak.
So, Dr. Jha, what further steps would you expect public health officials around this ship, at least, to be taking here?
Yeah, so first of all, obviously, anybody who's infected needs or has even any symptoms, they need to be taken care of, and that's probably number one. People who were in close contact, those people need to be monitored very, very closely. We got to track down everybody who left the cruise ship and figure out where they are, make sure that we're monitoring them. If they develop any symptoms, then they got to get isolated. So this is kind of old-fashioned epidemiology. We can do it, and if we do that, I'm pretty confident we're going to contain this thing.
Doc, what is the strain of hantavirus? Do we know?
Yeah, we do. So as of yesterday, we know it's the Andes strain. The thing about hantavirus is it almost always just comes from rodents. It doesn't spread from person to person, except the Andes strain. This is a strain found in South America, and that's what we have identified, and that's why we think it probably is spreading a little bit from person to person.
Could it mutate into something more dangerous?
Look, we have not seen that. We've known about this virus for probably 6 decades. We have not seen that. I have no reason to believe. Now, anything can happen, but I'm not particularly worried about that.
What do you make of this report this morning that a flight attendant who had an interaction with one of the cruise ship passengers may have contracted it?
Again, you know, what we know about the Andes strain is that the way it spread happens is prolonged contact, sharing like a bedroom with somebody or really spending hours with that person. So it's unlikely that a flight attendant would get it from, let's say, a passenger, obviously, if they were in close quarters for a long period of time. So I'm guessing that it's out of an abundance of caution, but we just don't know right now.
What about the symptoms and how do you treat it? I heard it's flu-like.
Yeah, this is a problem with most viruses, right? Like you start out with a fever, you get a headache. Like that's a common cold or a flu. We don't know. So it only then progresses to something much more serious.
Okay.
Dr. Jha, good to see you.
Thanks, Good information. Thank you, Doc. Appreciate it. Coming up, Amtrak unveiling something very special this morning. Tom Costello is going to show us around the brand new Acela train, marking America's 250th anniversary.
Plus, we're remembering Ted Turner, a visionary with a larger-than-life personality who changed television forever. And that is just one part of his legacy. But first, these messages.
And we're back at 7:40, remembering the life and legacy of Ted Turner.
The media mogul and philanthropist died yesterday at the age of 87.
NBC's Joe Fryer joins us with more on a very colorful life. Hi, Joe. Good morning.
No doubt. Good morning. Good to see you. Ted Turner died peacefully, surrounded by family at his home in Florida. He revealed in 2018 he had Lewy body dementia, a progressive brain disorder. It is hard to fathom that in a single lifetime, one person won the premier prize in yachting, Mary Jane Fonda, protected land, protected bison, and launched an alphabet soup's worth of stations, TBS, TNT, TCM, and of course CNN. And he considered that round-the-clock news network the greatest achievement of his life.
Ready, 13. This was the moment in 1980.
Good evening, I'm David Walker.
And I'm Lois Hart. When the 24-hour news clock started to tick, a perpetual TV news cycle still spinning Wednesday when CNN revealed its creator had died.
He was so determined to make sure that the news was strong, was reliable, was fair.
From the beginning, Ted Turner saw CNN as a way to improve the quality of television.
And use communications to make the world, the people of the world, smarter and more peaceful, and instead of tearing everything down.
Following the network's groundbreaking coverage of the Persian Gulf War, Time magazine named Turner its 1991 Man of the Year, right before he sat down with R. Maria Shriver.
There was a little slogan that I liked.
Okay, thank you, Ted. What's that?
I used. It said, early to bed, early to rise, work like hell, and advertise.
The media maverick boasted a stable of networks, from the so-called Superstation that gave his Atlanta Braves national exposure, to the channel that aired classic movies, to the one that played cartoons. Brash and feisty, Turner was known as the Mouth of the South.
You bet your bippy.
A party boy who raced yachts, leading the U.S. to victory at the 1977 America's Cup, and then in the 90s somehow settling down with an unlikely match, Oscar-winning actress Jane Fonda. She later recalled the source of their surprising spark.
He looked up and
way in the distance was a silhouette of a bird flying. He knew exactly what the bird was by the way it flew, and he knew its nesting patterns, and I thought, I could fall in love with this man.
Though their marriage lasted only a decade, Turner's love for the environment continued to grow.
I love this world of ours. It's a beautiful, wonderful place that deserves taking care of.
He became one of the biggest landowners in America, buying up ranches and wilderness to protect them from development and working to restore the bison population while reintroducing their meat to the American menu.
Stop by Ted's Montana Grill and have a bison burger with me.
See? Always advertising and giving. He famously donated $1 billion to the United Nations. Yet above all, Ted Turner will best be remembered as the visionary architect of CNN, a trailblazer who changed the media industry forever.
In a heartfelt statement, Jane Fonda wrote in part, "He swept into my life a gloriously handsome, deeply romantic, swashbuckling pirate, and I've never been the same," adding, "I love Ted with all my heart." Despite their divorce, they just always said nice things about each other. In fact, Fonda once called him her favorite ex-husband. Ted Turner leaves behind 5 children, 14 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren, and a legacy that I don't know if anyone could ever match.
Yeah,
wow.
Really.
Just the scope of it. When you think about CNN, what if TV was always on?
I know.
That was his theory.
It was such a pioneering idea, and when you think about what it has given birth to, it's very interesting.
And the conservation as well. What a life. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, let's switch gears and get a check of the weather with Dylan.
Good morning once again, guys. We've still got those really cold temperatures. I mean, we're looking at frost advisories, freeze warnings back through the Rockies, up across the western Great Lakes, over into Michigan, too. Temperatures are running about 10 to 15 degrees below average. It's jacket weather in Rockford, 29 degrees as you step outside. Minneapolis, St. Paul, 35 degrees. Green Bay at 34. And up into Altoona in Pennsylvania, 42 degrees. This huge dip in the jet stream is just allowing all of that cold air to funnel down from the north. So that is going to keep temperatures below average for highs. Pleasant, though, you know, below average this time of year is not all that bad. Indianapolis, 62, looks pretty nice. Roanoke, 68, even though that's 7 degrees below average. As we go into tomorrow, only 54 in Buffalo. That's a little chilly. Boston gets up to about 62, not too bad if there's some sunshine. Going into the weekend, Detroit has their nicest day on Saturday, up to 72. We're back down to 62 for Monday. Richmond hits 80s on Sunday, back into the 70s on Monday. In New York, we drop into the mid-60s for Saturday. That's a look at the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out your window. And that's your latest forecast.
Could we just get a tiny sneak peek of Pop Start?
I'll give you just a little bit here.
Okay.
In fact, a long time in the making, this particular PSSP. Remember that Legally Blonde prequel we've been hearing about for a long time? Well, finally, the first trailer's just dropped. New actress Lexi Mindtree stepping into Reese Witherspoon's perfectly pink shoes as the future legal expert tackles high school and some major life changes.
We have something important we want to talk to you about.
It's about your dad.
I've had to look for other work. I found a place.
What's it called?
Seattle's Elite.
Because the other doctor's from Seattle?
Because the practice is in Seattle.
And you'll commute to Seattle? No, we're moving to Seattle. How long will that be?
A couple of years.
That's my whole life. Feeling very blonde. There's another one. Mom, her roots. Yeah, I hope it's a choice. Hey.
Jenna's all in. She can't wait to see it. That looks awesome. I have a teenage daughter, and I can relate to that.
Yeah.
2 years. Oh, my gosh, that's my whole life.
Oh, yeah.
The drama of it all will unfold when you watch the first season of Elle. That'll start streaming July 1st over on Prime Video.
You're all in.
I'm all in. Yeah, that's
Savannah's
right.
all in. There's more Pop Start where that came from. Plus, Jenna has arrived with a morning boost. Hey, Jenna.
Yeah, we are celebrating the highs and lows of School Picture Day with an adorable kid and some must-see today throwbacks right after this.
And we're back. Jenna's morning boost.
Okay, we all know that feeling of getting the kids all dolled up for picture day, and sometimes those photos come back looking, well, like this.
Wait, show me again. How did you smell for your school picture?
I mean,
I do too.
I prefer
Me too.
that.
This is the best.
And you can tell his mom loved it
I
too.
prefer those too.
That got us thinking, and none of us really have our picture day pictures, but what we looked like in our kindergarten era.
Oh, no. Here we
Did you go in my garage, JBH?
Yeah, I did. I went in your basement.
Oh.
So then, that might actually have been your picture day. Was that your little...
No, that was a bluebird.
Oh.
Yeah, and that was in my backyard.
Oh, so sweet. Okay, the next one, I've got baby blonde Willie.
Uh-oh.
Baby blondie.
Oh my God. Yeah, I was a towhead. I had white hair until puberty.
You really did?
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember that rain jacket.
Yeah, my books.
I had that.
That's books are getting wet, but you're dry.
I love that you have books on the doorstep.
I know.
Were you really reading those books?
No.
He was waiting for the movie, like Carson.
Okay, Dilly, let's see you. I bet you were...
Adorable.
Look at you, cute.
You and Willie could have been siblings.
My hair's always been
That is so cute.
Okay, Carson, do you remember this little fella?
I don't know. Let's see this little guy here. Let's see him.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a head of hair.
Look at that work I had done. Look at that. Right?
It's like looking at Jack Daly.
Wow.
So cute.
Yeah. I was 18, by the way.
That's a little older.
I'm holding a cigarette underneath the frame.
All right, Jenna, let's see
finally,
it.
here we go.
Oh, with your twin, too.
There was never really a solo
Wait, which
photo.
one are you? Okay.
On the right.
Okay, I'm just checking. Yeah.
So cute.
Just checking.
Your little boy looks identical to you.
Hal Hager.
It looks like Hal Hager right there. How cute.
Hopefully he doesn't act like I did as a teenager.
Yeah.
Okay, if you thought those faces were cute, just wait until you see who is out on
There's a reason for this. Class is in session. We're about to celebrate Teacher Appreciation Day with an inspiring kindergarten teacher, and we just decided let's just bring the whole class here. Right, friends? Isn't that what we say? Kindergarten friends?
You'll meet her. That's Miss Flanagan in our kindergarten class.
Okay, friends, we've got to go to your local news, okay?
Let's go.
All right. Potty break. It's 8 o'clock on Today. Coming up, severe storms, at least a dozen reported tornadoes slamming the South overnight.
Ooh, we are inside a tornado.
Destroying homes and entire neighborhoods, downing power lines and causing widespread outages. We're tracking the very latest. Then, back on track.
Here comes Felix for the line.
Allison Felix, the most decorated track and field athlete in history, live in Studio 1A to talk about her big announcement, setting her sights on the 2028 Olympic Games 4 years after her retirement. And first class, school's in session right here in our plaza, where we will introduce you to a very special teacher.
I said, I'm going to be a kindergarten teacher, and it never wavered.
And her kindergarten class.
By a show of hands, who loves Miss Flanagan? Yay!
A celebration you do not want to miss. All that, plus Broadway week on Today. All hail the Cookie Queens.
Very good salesperson.
Oh, I'd like to be a Supreme Court justice.
And let it roll.
Do you still get that thrill or those nerves or whatever the emotions are on the eve of an album release?
Yeah, you do.
A sneak peek at Willie's exclusive Sit Down with the Stones. Today, Thursday, May 7th, 2026.
Shout out to our students and staff at North Oldham Middle School. In Goshen, Kentucky. Go Mustangs! Friends for 40 years from Mississippi. Hi to my sister Catherine and son Rowan back in Denver. Visiting from Pittsburgh.
Dallas, Texas. Napa, California. Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. And Fargo, North Dakota.
I remember when I millions.
Here from Willis, Texas.
We love you, Micah! From Michigan! Today's the twins' 8th birthday!
Aw, good crowd out there, good company. We're glad you're with us. It's a Thursday morning. So happy Willie's along, covering for Craig. This morning, we've got the kindergarten class out there.
I know, you ready for this?
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Teacher Appreciation Day.
We were talking about how nap time's going to be great.
I
For
know,
us,
exactly.
mostly.
That's what we really
roll out the mats.
responded to in kindergarten, yeah.
It is a very busy morning. Let's get right to your news at 8. We begin with those severe storms in the South, leaving a trail of destruction overnight. Tornadoes ripping across Mississippi, leveling homes and causing widespread power outages. And it's not over yet. Parts of the South remain under tornado watches this morning. Dylan is is in for Al. She's back now with a closer look. How's it looking, Dill?
Well, we have a couple more hours of dealing with this severe weather. You can see all those flashes there. That's the cloud-to-ground lightning. That's dangerous enough. But then when you factor in the winds up to about 60 miles per hour and the threat of tornadoes, it makes it a very dangerous morning out there for a lot of folks along the Gulf Coast. So we are going to keep an eye on that because the tornado watch is in effect through 10 o'clock this morning, meaning conditions are favorable for tornadoes to develop, and that could obviously lead to some damage as well. Trying to drive through this rain is also brutal. If you're not under severe weather, the rain is coming down very, very heavily at times, so that could lead to some flooding on the roadways, some ponding too. So we do have this slight risk today. It's going to shift eastward, mainly into the panhandle of Florida, into south central Georgia, where we could still deal with those strong gusty winds, isolated tornadoes, not as big of a threat as we had yesterday, and of course the rain that's going to continue too. This cold front will continue to move to the east, although we are going to see another little system redevelop on the tail end of this, where this stalls out through Texas into Louisiana, into southern Mississippi, where more heavy rain is possible. And the ground is already pretty saturated. We're looking for rainfall amounts up to about 1 to 3 inches with some isolated higher amounts as the rain kind of trains over the same areas over the next couple of days. So we'll be kind of watching all of it, guys.
It's a big swath of the country, Dylan. Thanks so much. If you own an iPhone, you'll want to hear this. You could be in line for a payment up to $95 after Apple reached a massive settlement in a class action lawsuit. The company is accused of misleading its customers over Siri's AI capabilities. The settlement covers about 37 million devices, including all iPhone 16 models and some iPhone 15 models. Customers will be notified by email or mail if they're eligible to file a claim.
We are less than 2 months out from the nation's 250th birthday, and leading up to that milestone, a special train decked out in red, white, and blue is making its debut. And NBC's Tom Costello is at Washington's Union Station, where Amtrak is unveiling the Freedom 250 Acela. Tom, good morning.
Yeah, quite the party here, guys. We've got the marching band. We got the America 250 ticket to get us from D.C. up to Philly. And right behind me, about 25 fourth graders have just shown up. They're going to ride this brand new train. It's an Acela train, a new Acela wrapped in the colors of America 250. Take a look. It took 150 man-hours to wrap this train and get it ready to go all the way up from D.C. into Philly and then go into a normal rotation. It's got President Trump's name on it, along with the Secretary of Transportation. It is, of course, not just a train. They're also wrapping planes and buses in America 250. Here's the Secretary of Transportation just a short time ago.
What's important is so many Americans will ride Amtrak or fly planes or be on a bus, and it's just a great reminder that we are celebrating our birthday, number one, but number two, they're celebrating, but actually you as an American, you too should celebrate. Think about how you're going to celebrate this great American birth.
Yeah. Lots of activity, lots of screaming fourth graders here. They're going to go up to Philly. They're going to see a recreation of the Declaration of Independence, riding it, and then they're going to meet Ben Franklin. He's still around, by the way, 250 years later. It's not just the train and planes and buses. We're also going to be seeing here in D.C. this Ultimate Fight Championship fight on the White House grounds in June. And then we're also going to have an F1 race through the streets of D.C. in August. So this is just the beginning of a lot of activity over the coming months. Savannah, back to you.
All right, Tom, thank you so much.
Strike up the band there for Tom
Yes.
Costello. Very nice.
All right.
Thanks, Tom. Some big news from the world of horse racing this morning. Kentucky Derby winner Golden Tempo will not run in the Preakness Stakes on May 16th. That announcement coming from trainer Cherie DeVoe. So that means the Triple Crown off the table this year. But Golden Tempo is expected to run in the Belmont Stakes next month at Saratoga Racecourse. A lot of these horses now just say, and their trainers, that the races are too close together, that the Derby and the Preakness, and they need rest to get all the way to Belmont.
She was here on Monday.
Yeah.
She didn't tell us, but we kind of got the body language. So, yeah, it makes sense.
But the horse will be at the Belmont. That's the good news. All right, there's much more ahead. Carson?
All right, guys. So for everybody here who was looking for a little more spooky fun with the Sanderson sisters, it's coming up in PopStart. We're going to tell you the big news about yet another hocus pocus that's on the way.
Right, and then the legendary Allison Felix, the most decorated track and field athlete of all time. Well, now she is eyeing an inspiring comeback, and she's right here. We're going to talk about her new Olympic dream right after this.
We are back at 8:11 with the most decorated track star in history, the one and only Allison Felix.
Well, 4 years after retiring, the 40-year-old mom of two is now hoping to compete at the 2028 Olympics in her hometown of Los Angeles. Yep, we said it, Allison. It's real. In a moment, we'll talk to her first television interview since that announcement. But first, a look back at her many incredible accomplishments.
Here comes Felix for the line.
Over her legendary career, Allison Felix didn't just dominate the track, she redefined what it meant to be a champion.
Allison Felix gets her gold.
Her Olympic journey started in 2004.
18 years old, hoping to give us a glimpse of the future.
And what a future it became. 11 Olympic medals over 5 summer games, the most won by any woman in track.
Yeah.
In 2018, Allison welcomed a daughter, an experience that led her to become an advocate for fellow mothers.
We need to provide women of color with more support during their pregnancies.
After competing at the Tokyo Olympics, the Trailblazer announced in 2022 she was ready for a new chapter, posting, "I have given everything I have to running, and for the first time, I'm not sure if I have anything left to give." Allison then shared this on Today.
I knew I felt really fulfilled and excited for the future, and so it just felt like it was the right time.
In retirement, Allison expanded her family and her business empire, but acknowledged to Jenna that leaving the sport she loved wasn't easy.
I've had to make space to grieve because it's a very real loss.
Now, 4 years after saying goodbye, the 40-year-old says she's not done just yet, writing she's reaching for LA 2028 and adding, "I'm not here trying to relive who I was. This is something different, a question that keeps pulling me in. What is still humanly possible at this age?" And Allison Felix joins us now. Good morning. Humanly possible or Allison Felix possible? Because it's a little different. This is so exciting. As your super fans, we've interviewed you so many times over the years, and you were just one of our favorites, such a class act. So happy you're coming back.
Thank you.
So how does it feel now? Because it's like, it was sort of a little, first an idea, a seed, then you started to do it, and now it's public.
It feels good that it's out in the world now.
Yeah.
I think I was a little bit anxious about how, it would feel, but it feels good. I feel really, really supported. And I feel like people really understand where this is coming from.
So you are a natural, we'll say that, but also the work that goes into being an Olympic champion at your level, it's every day, all day. So tell me about the calculation with 2 young children at home, and you thought to yourself, I think I can still do this.
Yeah, I don't know. I just kept feeling this question coming to me. And, also I wanted to show my kids what it looks like to go after something. And it may not work out, but it's really the courage to try that I want to demonstrate for them. And, I had this pull.
How is training different? In your, we showed you baby Allison, 18 years old in Athens, and now you're 40, but you're still fast. But how does that change?
I think it's so much more about recovery. There are so many advancements that have been made, and I'm really excited to learn, about performance and aging and talking to a lot of people. We're documenting all of this on my podcast, Built to Last, and so I'm excited to learn from others who have built things and who have done things maybe at an unexpected stage in life.
We were just talking, Allison, in the break about the examples you have in front of you. Serena, Lindsey Vonn, LeBron, Tom Brady. The list goes on of people competing at a very high level into your 40s. So how much inspiration do you draw from them?
I've been so inspired. I mean, I think we were all glued to the TV watching Lindsey Vonn and just her incredible comeback. And I was just so impacted in thinking about what is still possible. And at first I felt like, maybe there wasn't really this feel of permission to be able to do something like this at this age. But then I was really encouraged to see so many other athletes really still pushing the limits.
Yeah, and you got to have a goal. Is the goal just to get to the Olympics? Is the goal to be on that podium? What's on the vision board?
Yeah, I mean, my ideal situation would be to try to make the relay pool for maybe the mixed 4x4 relay. And so, it's a tall task to get back to that level, but I'm excited to really push for it.
So let's talk about your beautiful family. We saw some of the pictures there. What was their reaction when you broke the news?
Yeah, my mom was probably the funniest. She was just like, "Are you sure?" You know, she always gets so nervous watching the races.
She was happy to move on from that.
She was. She did a little bit more convincing. My daughter was kind of unimpressed. Her first question was, "Can she also make the team?" So, you know, of course. But yeah, a lot of support and love there.
How much of this has to do with Los Angeles? It's your hometown. The Olympics are on your back door. You know, it's beckoning you.
If it wasn't LA, I wouldn't be as curious. You know, I just can't imagine not going for it with it being in my hometown. I'm so excited for everyone to experience the Olympics, but it would be really special to be walking in opening ceremonies.
You mentioned the podcast, Built to Last.
Yeah.
When people tune in, what do they hear on this journey?
Really being vulnerable, you know, pulling back the layers and saying, I think there's a lot of people who might be in this situation. I think women, especially when we get to 40, there's this narrative that's being told of what we should be doing, and maybe we shouldn't be going after the big, bold goal, and we should be slowing down. I'm just exploring what it looks like not to listen to that.
Well, it is a vulnerable thing to do because it's courageous to say, I'm going to try and not know how it might work out.
It's scary, you know, it's a bit scary, but also there's a bit of peace there because there's nothing to prove. You know, it's just about testing the limits and kind of an experiment of what's still left there. And so I do feel this calmness going into it that either way, I think it's just about the success of courage of going for it.
It's so impressive because you don't have to do this. As we said, you've got the 11 medals, all the golds. You've been to every Olympics, so good on you for doing it.
Just doing it is
Can
inspiring.
I ask about the shoes? I know it's the off topic, but you have the coolest sneakers.
Thank you. Yeah, this is my company, Sage, our shoes. We make running shoes for women, and I love that I get to do that too.
If she's wearing them, we should probably
I know, exactly.
Too, right?
Oh, we love we're fans of Sage. Yeah. All right, Allison, thank you so much. So good to see you.
Allison.
By the way, the first episode of Built to Last, your brother is your co-host, right? That's fun. It's available now wherever you get your podcast.
Good luck.
Look who came, Chanel.
Guys,
Good morning.
everyone's
Gang's all here.
That Allison Felix, did you watch that?
She's amazing.
My gosh.
Bro, that just fired me up.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
It pumped me up. I know she's doing it for her kids. I'm thinking about it. I'm from LA. I'm only 52.
You know what it is?
I'm inspired by Tom Brady.
It's doing something big and bold and audacious, not knowing how it turns out.
Absolutely.
That's
boss, man. I love that story. That was great. Maybe the Beer Olympics. First up, we got the Rolling Stones. Willie, you just met all three of the legendary rockers getting ready for your upcoming Sunday sit-down, hot off Monday's big announcement that their new album, Foreign Tongues, set to drop on July 10th. It's produced by Andrew Watt, who also worked with the boys on their last record and clearly has a way with the Rolling Stones. And even after more than 24 albums in the books, here's how the Stones say it feels to be releasing some new music.
Do you still get that thrill or those nerves or whatever the emotions are on the eve of an album release?
Yeah, you do, because you know, you spend a lot of time in it and it's your baby, and you know, you want other people to like it. You want them to take notice, you know, of what you've done. When you make your first record, you're obviously hugely excited. I can remember that. And then, but you know, as you say, the 27th is not quite the same.
The new album, Foreign Tongues, which sounds to me like just a great Rolling Stones album. It's blues-driven rock and roll. Does it feel that way to you?
It did, and I'm really glad that it sort of feels the same way to you, because it is what it is. It's a Stones album, and they're on a roll at the moment. You know, Andrew Watt is a kick up the butt.
So that's where Andrew Watt came in handy, you know, to kick us the necessary putts to, you know, to get us into action and make all this happen. Yeah, because otherwise it's all talk. You know, you sit around and you go, you know, we'll cut a demo and you go, right, let's do a demo of this one now, and do a demo, and then you start piling up. And if you haven't got anyone to say, come on, you know, let's put this together and finish it, you know, then it's just years go by.
Okay, Willie, come on, how cool is that?
Surreal. I grew up in a Rolling Stones house. My dad loved the Stones. I've loved the Stones. You've seen me dance like Mick Jagger at parties with one drop of bourbon. I'll break into a Mick Jagger.
It's a lot with all 6'4" of you too. Yeah.
It's a little different than Mick. It doesn't work quite as well. But just to be across the room from Mick Jagger or Keith Richards, guys who created rock and roll in America in many ways. It was a thrill and an honor, and we'll show the full interviews in a few weeks.
Yeah, they still seem energized and making great music.
Yeah, the new album is incredible.
Yeah,
Foreign Tongue.
They're not phoning it
it's
in.
Like a classic Stones album.
Yeah, they're into it. It's awesome.
It's like when Jenna did the Living Presidents, and now you got the Rolling Stones.
Exactly.
My version of
Legends
Living
only.
President.
I'm jealous. Yeah.
Next up, you know who I cover? Who? The Girl Scouts.
There we go.
We've got Pop Star exclusive sneak peek and a trailer, new documentary all about the intense world of cookie sales. Guys, these little girls don't mess around. Take a look.
Does everyone know what upselling means? Okay. When you're selling Girl Scout cookies, you have to set your goals. My sister went to Europe, and that's where I'm going to.
Very good salesperson, Olive.
Oh, I'd like to be a Supreme Court justice.
Oh.
Former presidents, Rolling Stones, Girl Scouts, right here, boys.
Future president.
What a great idea.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's called Cookie Queens. Where do you guys land on the parents of Girl Scouts bringing those sheets into work and kind of doing the work for them?
I actually, you know what? It happens here, and I'm always very happy because then I can get some.
Exactly.
But you want the girls to have to go out and ask an adult.
I
or,
was the worst at selling cookies. I'd be like, so sorry to bother you. Do you want to
Is it okay if
cookies?
Please.
Yeah, but you did it.
Thin Mints?
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you should make the kids
I
get
agree.
out of their comfort zone. You go knock on that door. You sell the cookies.
When I was in the Girl Scouts, we used to have to.
You got to
move the merch. We were Bluebirds.
We didn't do cookies and Bluebirds.
We did we were Campfire Girls and Bluebirds. We had candy, I think. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we'll get that in the next documentary.
No, really,
Cookie
it's
Queens is hitting theaters this summer.
What about Bluebird's story?
Next up, Stanley Tucci. He's back for The Devil Wears Prada 2, dishing out more iconic one-liners like this.
We didn't go cookies.
Hello? Well, look what TJ Maxx dragged in.
Sorry.
Maria.
Who is this?
And now the actor is teaming up with TJ Maxx, and we have an exclusive sneak peek.
Smart.
A line delivered by a character I portray has created a bit of a kerfuffle. Do you really think that I wrote those words? I'm just a tragically handsome actor. But because of this, I've spent some time at TJ Maxx. I believe the term is Maxxinista or Maxxinisto. It's a Latin term. In any case,
Tucci also talked to Today.com about his role in the new movie and being a Maxxinista. Maxxinisto.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can find that online now. All right, finally, guys, quickly. Bluebirds, pay attention. Hocus Pocus. There's 3 witches. They're flying right back for another sequel.
Oh. I love it.
Hello, sailor. My name's Wilfred. What's yours? I put a spell on you, and now you're gone.
I know. There it is, guys. If you've been waiting 30 years since that original Hocus Pocus cemented itself into pop culture as a Halloween season classic, they did do the popular follow-up in 2022, the sequel. It looks like now Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy Najimy are set to do a return and play the spooky yet silly Sanderson sisters yet again. Today confirming that a 3rd movie is officially in the works. And unlike that last 22 movie, it only streamed on Disney+. This 3rd one might get the big theatrical release. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Girl Scouts were having a big to-do about it over here. Bluebirds were quiet.
I wasn't any of them.
Come on,
I
guys.
hate to tell you.
Really?
Never won.
Well, you missed out. Well, you did.
But I ate plenty of cookies.
Okay, just ahead, an epic celebration of Teacher Appreciation Week. We've brought an entire kindergarten class to the plaza to shine a light on one of the most inspiring teachers you'll ever meet. But first, your local news.
All right, we're back marking what a special week this is. Teacher Appreciation Week, and we've got a Today First, an actual kindergarten class that's happening. It's taking place for real right here on our plaza, and I'd like to have the honor to introduce you to Morgan Flanagan from John H. West Elementary in Bethpage, New York. This is her class. They're hard at work this morning, but for all these kids, it's all work and it's all fun thanks to their incredible teacher who makes learning an absolute joy.
Hi, good morning.
It's a bright star for kindergartners at John H. West Elementary School on Long Island, New York.
Hi, Ensign. Good morning.
Morgan Flanagan welcomes her students with a friendly smile and hugs to start their day.
Hi, Bree. I like your hair. You look beautiful today.
For Miss Flanagan, this classroom is home.
Good morning, Miss Flanagan.
It's a place she knew she wanted to be ever since she was her students' age. Was there a moment specifically when you knew you wanted to be a kindergarten teacher?
I remember being amazed by my kindergarten teacher, Miss Little. She was just so warm and welcoming and always had a huge smile on her face every day. And I wanted to be just like her. And ever since I said, I'm going to be a kindergarten teacher. And it never wavered.
This is always what you wanted to do.
Absolutely. I never wanted to do anything else. There's Sunday and there's Monday.
It comes full circle for Miss Flanagan, now in her 6th year teaching in the same school district she grew up in.
12 months are in a year. Hooray! It is so special now getting to teach here. I really have the chance to give back to the community that raised me. Very nice job.
You are so passionate about what you do. What is it about being a kindergarten teacher that you love so much?
Kindergarten is really the most magical grade level. They come in not knowing their letters, and then by the end of the school year, they are reading and writing beautifully. I love good reading. High five. All while learning to be a kind person and how to share and take turns, and it's just amazing to see that kind of growth.
Tell me a little bit about like your style. I know there's a whole thing about building a foundation for these kids so that they actually love to learn.
I think building a relationship with my students is the most important thing, because if you don't show them that you love them and you care about them, they won't trust you and they won't want to learn.
This rock is big.
What's the importance in getting to establish a relationship with each kid sort of individually?
Getting to know each kid on an individual level is something that I take great pride in. Did you lose your other tooth, Cyrus? You finally lost it. It was so wiggly. It makes them feel valued and seen and important.
Her kindergartners have a lot to say about her.
Hi, guys. Hi. Oh, my God. By a show of hands, who loves Miss Flanagan?
She's really sweet. She is nice. She pays attention to us.
Oh, that's special. Do you think Miss Flanagan loves you?
Yeah.
You know that? You feel that in your heart? Oh, that's so special.
She teaches us how to be safe in the halls and outside. When I grow up, I want to be a teacher so I can be in the school and see her all in the hallway.
Why are teachers so important, everybody?
They can teach you, and then you go to first grade.
When you send them off to first grade, what is that like for you?
I cry every single last day of school because they're ready to fly. I wish you more ups than downs. I wish
Miss Flanagan's last day tradition, a story straight from the heart that she hopes her students remember long after they leave her classroom.
It's called I Wish You More. I wish you more treasures than pockets. I wish nothing but the best for my students, not just academically, but in life. I want them to remember that they were loved by me. I will do anything for these children.
Wow, so great. Miss Flanagan, the students are all here. Thank you so much for your time yesterday and all that you do.
Of course, thank you for having us and coming.
School's fun, learning's fun, but what's it been like this morning teaching on our plaza?
It has been so exciting. The kids were so excited to come to New York City this morning, and they were walking, they're like, it looks like a kindergarten classroom.
Yeah.
And they took their seats right away, and we got started.
Well, we have some new friends joining us at the tables there. Let's head over to Mr. Little Willie Geist.
Yes,
Hello,
I
Willie.
fit perfectly at the table, don't I? Hi, Miss Flanagan. We're working on sentences over here. I'm lucky to be sitting with Miss Kaisley. Kaisley's 5, and she's really cool. Tell me what you wrote today, Kaisley.
I love unicorns.
She loves unicorns. What do you love about unicorns, Kaisley?
They're magical.
Yes, they are magical. That's right. You have beautiful handwriting, too. Alex is here as well. How you doing today, buddy? Alex is 6. Super cool guy. We've been hanging out a little bit over at the table. What did you write today? You're 6, too. I know. Everybody's 6.
Mom, I am on the Today Show.
Look, Mom, I am on the Today Show, says Alex. Look at this. Should we give a little wave to your parents on TV? Let's look at the camera. Give a little wave, guys. Look, Mom, I'm on the Today Show. Thanks, guys. Good writing. Very good writing. Savannah, what are you guys working on?
Okay, we're doing a little art. I got my friend Cyrus and Hannah, Sajib, and Lexi. We're drawing pictures. Cyrus, what are you drawing a picture of?
Of the beach with Miss Flanagan.
At the beach with Miss Flanagan. What about you, Hannah? You want to show everybody your picture?
Me and Miss Flanagan at the park.
We all drew Miss Flanagan. Miss Flanagan, I might need to go to art school a little bit longer. My picture isn't, but I think you look great. Guys, what do you love about Miss Flanagan, Cyrus?
She is beautiful.
She is beautiful. Do you know what you want to be when you grow up?
Art teacher.
You want to be a teacher like Miss Flanagan? Oh my gosh, this is, I mean, look at these kids you've inspired. Cyrus was so excited, he ran over, he wanted to show you his picture right away. Thank you so much. What does it mean to you to be with your kids here and to be recognized? Because you're really, I mean, it's teachers everywhere that we're celebrating today.
Thank you so much. I think teaching is one of the most important professions in the entire world, and I'm so excited that I get to wake up every single day and do what I love with such an incredible group of children.
Well, as parents of little ones, we feel like we give you our hearts every day, and you take such good care of them. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Carson,
Come on over, Miss Flanagan. We got something for you. You know, when I was speaking to Miss Flanagan yesterday, you told me a little bit about how I was so shocked. You knew at a very specific time in your life when you wanted to do this for a living, and that was when you were this age.
Yes, absolutely. My kindergarten teacher inspired me, and I just remember that she was so happy and smiling every single day, and I want to be that person for my students.
Well, let's bring her out because she's here. Tiffany Little, come on out and say hello to Miss Flanagan. There she is. Now, this is a great story. This is Miss Flanagan's kindergarten teacher, and now they teach in the same district where they are now, in Plain Edge, Long Island, and this is your inspiration here. And, you know, because it's Teacher Appreciation Week, thank you for everything you've done and do. So great to see you. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
So this is awesome.
This is the best surprise ever.
We talked about you yesterday so much with all the teachers. Thank you for all that you've done, all that you do, and being an inspiration. And it's Teacher Appreciation Week. And here's your teacher. What would you like to say?
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for everything. You inspired me to be a kindergarten teacher since I was in your kindergarten class, and all the songs that you sang and the love that you gave me, and I want to do that for my students every day because of you. So thank you.
Thank you.
Tiffany, what is it like to hear that and to see what your impact has been?
I am completely overwhelmed. And the fact that I made a difference in Morgan's life just shows that teaching and love and compassion comes full circle. And I am so proud of you, Morgan.
Thank you.
This is the greatest honor and the greatest gift that I could ever receive as an educator.
Well, that's nice
I
to
love
hear.
you so much.
I love you.
I'm very proud of you.
And to all the educators that are out there, we want to say thank you. Hey, kids, come on over. Savannah, help me. Dilly, help bring the kids over. We've got one last little treat for everybody. I'm going to need everybody. Come on over.
Come on, guys.
Yes, come on over. Hang. I want you to look at those boards over there. Come on over, kids.
Hi, everyone.
The kids know how to count backwards from 5, you think, Miss Flanagan?
Absolutely do.
All right, come on over, gang. Dilly, help me out with a little reveal there. All right, let me come over here, kids.
Come on over, Cyrus, come.
All right. Oh, I'm going to do this one is what you're saying. Okay, you guys ready? We're going to count backwards from 5. Are you ready?
We're going to start with 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our sponsor. The fine folks at Melissa and Doug giving Plain Edge Public Schools $50,000 worth of educational toys. How about that, Miss Flanagan? And this is stuff that's going to go to the whole district in Plain Edge.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing.
$50,000 worth. So.
Wow, thank you so very much. This is incredible.
Yeah, I think that's good. What do you think, kids? Go on over and check out. This is just a small sample of all the great educational toys that Melissa and Doug are going to donate to the whole district as a part of Teacher Appreciation Week, and we appreciate them for helping out. What a great story, Tiffany and Miss Flanagan.
Thank you so
glad you guys could be here. Be sure and celebrate all teachers this week. We're so thankful for all of you and all that you do for the kids. And thank you, kids. You guys were really well behaved. Treat night tonight for sure. Hey, tomorrow we're going to shine the light on another impressive group. Tomorrow, Nurses Appreciation Week, also underway. But first, we'll be right back with a Broadway Week performance from the Tony-nominated cast of Schmigadoon. But first, this is Today on NBC. Thanks, kids!
A little chilly, but what a wonderful morning out here on our plaza, from a Broadway hit to the kindergarten class and Miss Flanagan for Teachers Appreciation Week.
2 classrooms, all on the plaza in one day. The fun rolls on in the 3rd hour. The cast of Schmigadoon will be back with us to perform another hit from the show, corn pudding. It is so much fun.
Schmigadoon. You can't get enough schmigadoon.
No, you can't.
Keep
just
it
like saying
coming.
it.
All that, but first, your local news and weather.
See you tomorrow.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.